Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Tarot. This is going to be a general weekly love reading for the sign of Pisces. This can resonate with your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign. I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind, so please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best resonates with your situation, but please do not make the story fit. So if the reading resonates or parts of the message resonate, then that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message. So please take what you feel fits and leave the rest, guys. So we're starting off the reading today with the Light Seers Tarot, and then we'll use the Radiant Rider-Waite to clarify, the Romance Angels, and to close off the reading with the Soulmates and Separation Unspoken Love Messages. Okay, guys? So let's get into the reading. Angels of Love and Light, please have clear and concise messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do they need to know in relation to love? Please and thank you. Please excuse my finger, guys. My nail kind of came off, so I need to go get them done, so I'm sorry about that. So I have the best I've got to do with the plaster at the moment, so sorry. Okay, starting off the reading with the Page of Pentacles, the Empress. Wow, guys. Four of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Swords, Nine of Cups in reverse, Knight of Swords, Four of Cups. Bottom of the deck we have the Two of Wands in reverse, the Hangman in reverse, which is your energy, Pisces. We do have Aries and Scorpio with the Tower here, and Cancer with the High Priestess, and Virgo, interesting, with the Hermit. But very strong Taurus Libra energy here with the Empress. We do have water, we do have air, we do have earth, and a little bit of fire as well, guys. So let's get into this reading. Okay. I feel like there is someone, potentially yourself or your love interest as of right now, are feeling very sad. Are feeling very sad and going through it emotionally as of right now. Potentially someone has found out the depth that they may have hurt you in the past because of their carelessness in the past. I'm also getting that if they didn't accept your cup of love before, I feel like this person wants to apologise and they want to come forward towards you with some sort of peace offering or a gift, as they absolutely now see your worth when they may have not have done in the past. I feel like this particular connection has been a tough lesson for you both, in the sense of this person needing to recognise that they can't just kind of be here, there and everywhere when it comes to other people and their feelings. They have to be able to communicate directly about what it is that they're wanting in relation to a connection of sorts, whether that be a friendship, whether that be a situationship or a long-term connection or a work colleague or whoever. I feel like this person may have not been very connected to their emotions, and they may have had difficulty in the past of speaking up, but I feel like there's been a lot of heartache here because of someone not being able to communicate properly in the past, and there's been a misalignment between two people here, where there's been unequal give and take and a sense of feeling breadcrumbed. I feel like you may have, with regret, had to let go of this person in the past. You felt that there was something more to it with your connection, and I feel like there probably was. You may have had to make a decision and say, look, do you know what? I can't keep holding on to this person or the situation, regardless of the expectations and this knowing of what we could be or might have been or may not have been. I feel like this was very difficult for you. You could have had your heart open to this person, and I feel like whatever happened in the past between the two of you, if there was an upset, an argument, some bitter words that were said or insults being thrown at one another or something, I just feel like you may have had your heart open to this person, and then whatever happened in the past, due to some sort of form of rejection potentially, may have closed your heart again. You may have felt relatively blocked off, and I feel like this person may have seen it from a distance. If you retreated your energy from them and you decided to stay away and you didn't communicate with this person, you didn't contact them, you didn't kind of go out of your way to do anything with them anymore. You just decided, you know what, okay, well, I'm not going to give my full time and effort and energy into this anymore because I'm definitely not receiving equal here. And I feel like you may have just decided, you know what, for my own kind of self-preservation as of right now, I'm going to just focus on myself and get my own stability with me and feel more confident in myself, and kind of, you know, understand that there was the letdown of whatever happened in the past, but, you know, the past can't be changed now. And so I feel like you are in a much better headspace or emotional space now than you might have been in the past. But I feel like whatever this connection was to you before really contributed to your kind of soul growth, as it were. And I feel like this person sees you in a whole new light, and they want to come back around in your life, and they want to reconcile with you, okay? They want to be able to express their wants, their needs and their desires in relation to you and the connection. But I feel like this has definitely been a massive hurdle for this person. And when they realise that you may have potentially dropped them for good by being in another situation, or you just don't really need them as much anymore, I feel like there's going to be a sense of urgency that this person's going to come out the blue and send you some sort of communication here, because they've been fantasizing about the past, about what could have been, what might have been, if they had done things differently. But, you know, I'm getting this sense of regret from this person. But, you know, you can't be stuck there in the past. You can't continuously dwell on it. I feel like you may have had your dreams shattered when it came to this connection. You may have even just kind of approached this person in the past and said, look, you know what, I just want to kind of build on our friendship. You know, we both get on really well. You know, build a solid foundation between the two of us and kind of just see how it goes, you know, how it goes from there, and just naturally let it progress. But I feel like that never really got a chance to happen. Like, it didn't get off the ground, as it were. And so therefore, you know, I'm getting this overall impression that you may have had a lot of love for this person and you really cared for them in the past, and you may have had, you know, some sort of like subconscious kind of expectation that you and this person could have so much more together. Like, you were going to be the empress and they would be your emperor type thing, and that you may have a long-term connection eventually. Like, I feel like there was some sort of fantasy here, and your dreams may have been shattered when that particular reality didn't necessarily happen in the past. And I feel like this may have really hurt you, because you probably felt a very strong connection or soul tie to this person here, especially with this kind of hangman in reverse, the tower and the high priestess. I feel like you knew on some sort of level that you most likely had a past life connection with this person, especially if you're sitting here as Empress and High Priestess here. You intuitively knew that there was a deeper soul connection between the two of you and that you were meant to have more, but it didn't end up happening for some sort of reason. This person could have been in another connection elsewhere. They could have been married somewhere else. I'm getting that potentially if you had some sort of friends with benefits or romantic kind of connection with this person in the past, they may have said that they were single, they may not necessarily have been, and so you may have had to kind of isolate yourself, retreat from them, stay in separation because you received some sort of download to kind of pull your energy away from this person and realise that actually they may not have been as available. But I feel like this person knows that they need to do right by you. So when they do come forward and take action with your connection, they're going to follow their intuition because they've done some sort of inner healing in this realization that if they want anything more with you, they have to get out of their head, they have to take action, and they're going to come forward with some sort of an apology because they've been feeling relatively restless with the fact that your connection may not necessarily have been moving forward. It's different. I'm getting lots of different messages here, but this person who you're dealing with sees you as the future mother or father of their children or their future spouse. They see that you could birth something new in with one another, and it could be truly beautiful. But there has been heartache here, there has been disappointment. You would have to start slowly but surely with this person, but they are eventually going to open up and they will let you know what's been going on in their life. Potentially they've had a lot of issues with their finances that they're having to start all over again. They could have also been in a long-term commitment, potentially elsewhere with someone else who they thought they were meant to have everything with, and potentially that wasn't necessarily the case. You know, they could have had children with this other person, potentially. But if not, that they were dealing with a long-term connection elsewhere with someone else, they could have been in some sort of family dynamic elsewhere, and like with living with immediate family or something along these lines, and there could have been someone who they thought that they could trust and realised that they couldn't trust this person. But they're going to pour their heart out to you with this apology, because they don't want to just keep thinking of what if in the past. They're going to come forward with that Page of Pentacles. Look at that, got it here twice on the table. They are going to come forward towards you. Why is the Empress here, please, for Pisces? Four of Pentacles upright. Wow. Four of Pentacles here in reverse, and now we have the Four of Pentacles upright. This person's up in their head about you here. They've got their heart blocked, or they did have in the past, but they haven't been able to let you go. Potentially they may feel that you've lacked faith in them here. Lacked faith that the connection could rebuild, could rework itself with the Star in reverse. Yeah, that there could be some sort of growth here with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. There's been a lot of confusion about a third party situation, but I feel like something is being lifted and eventually this person's going to come forward towards you. Yeah, look at that. Ten of Wands in reverse with the Three of Cups in reverse. This person's had to let go of a third party situation, or maybe you've had to. Maybe there's been a lot of gossip about your connection. Look at that. Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. We've got Knight of Swords here twice on the table now as well with the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you definitely had to focus on yourself and your own stability so that you could move on forward, so that you could eventually let go. You didn't want to let go of this person. You didn't. It's taken time for you to eventually let go of the idea of you and this person having everything together. But once you've done that, everything's going to move on forward very quickly for you in relation to certain events that are going to play in your favour, which will allow you to have the stability that you're wanting. I'm getting this sense of 10-10 here, so power numbers, so something massive is happening for you. And there's definitely a block here. Look at that. Interesting. We've got Two of Wands here in reverse, and now Two of Wands has come out here sideways with the High Priestess. It's double 2 here. 22. 2, 2, 2. So you could be seeing those numbers, or your person is as of right now. Having trust and faith that kind of everything is working out for you, even if it doesn't seem like it. It's kind of having that inner knowing that everything will naturally fall into place when it's ready to. This person was on the fence before and they couldn't make a decision because their intuition was blocked. They had clouded judgment, potentially to do with someone else or something else in another situation. But I feel like this person is trying to break free of whatever is necessary. But they're needing to get their finances up if they're going to have something more with you. Potentially you may have been on the fence because you felt the depth of this connection with this person, and they may have, you know, put you in a third party. You may not necessarily have known of it, potentially. Maybe you had to make a decision about whether you were going to be this person's kind of mistress, as it were. Obviously, take what you feel resonates, leave the rest, guys. It's energy I'm reading here, so it can go backwards or forwards, or however it can be turned around. The Hermit in reverse. Yeah, you may have felt romantically rejected by this person because potentially you could see you and them having so much more together, and then they may have just given off the impression that there was just a physical attraction between the two of you in the past, and that they didn't want anything more other than just some sort of fling. And I feel like you had to kind of let go of this person and the idea of you and them having more, and this was very heartbreaking for you. But now this person's realizing, with this Tower moment, Aries Scorpio energy, that they don't just want to have this type of casual connection with you. They do want something so much more. This person is fearful of coming forward towards you though, because there's this sense of, you know, that there's more going on with this person than meets the eye, and they haven't expressed it to you. So they're a little bit intimidated about the idea of coming forward to let you know what's exactly been going on in their life, because you may have some sort of assumptions about this person, about what they are doing or they haven't been doing, or what they will be doing, or what is going on. And you know, you may not necessarily have all the information that you need as of right now. So there's been a sense of confusion. But I feel like this person has recognized that they've definitely missed an opportunity with you, and that you and them could have so much more together. Here, look at that, 9 of Cups in reverse. This person's unfulfilled because they didn't give equally to you in the past, here with the 6 of Pentacles upright. We have it in here reverse. So this person didn't give to you, but now they're wishing and hoping and praying that they should have given equally to you in the past. But potentially they may have stayed and given in a karmic connection elsewhere, with the Lovers in reverse. Yeah, they may have loved you from a distance for a very long time, but they struggle with their emotions and they never showed it to you. So therefore they were lying to themselves about whether they should come back into your life or not, because they see you as their 10 of Cups. And they know that they made a hasty judgment in the past, or they didn't make the right decision by themselves, but potentially by you, either by following through with potentially what they may have been guided to do. I'm getting that's what's wanting to come through for me in relation to this sense of a download, okay? But what we're going to do is we're going to look at the romance angels here, guys, and see what additional messages we can get for you. So obviously, please take what you feel resonates and just leave the rest, guys. If you are enjoying this reading, please like, share and subscribe. Leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it. And if you do subscribe, please hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video for you all. If you are enjoying this reading, please hit that like button, as it makes a massive difference with the channel and it helps get the messages out there to people who may need to see them at this time. So thank you all so much. I greatly appreciate you. So if you did fancy supporting myself and the channel, there is a donation link now available. So thank you so much to those who have donated, and thank you to those who are thinking of donating. I'm very appreciative. Also, everything you need to know about myself and the channel is in the description box below. Okay, guys? But this person does feel distant from you, and they don't want to feel distant from you. It's interesting to me because, like, you know that you want to be in a long-term commitment with this person, most likely, and they will come out of the blue very suddenly and probably offer you a much deeper connection, a deeper commitment, because they know that's exactly what you're wanting, but that's what you're deserving of as well. But this person is hesitant. They're hesitant about it because potentially they may feel that you're going to be too busy for them, especially if you're doing very well in your own kind of personal life with your own endeavors and stuff like this. So this person just may feel like, well, if I come in and I say what I'm going to say, if I try to make it up with them, if I apologize, if I do, you know, what I say that I'm going to do and follow through with these actions, will this person, meaning you, the viewer, will you actually, you know, consider them? Will you be open and receptive to hearing what it is that this person has to say? Will you allow them to come back into your life and ask for the sense of acceptance and forgiveness of whatever happened in the past? Will you be open to that? But potentially you may be, potentially you may not be. You know, we have these two knights here on the table, and knights in the radiant Rider-Waite. You know, they're all wearing armor. So you potentially may be very guarded with this person when they're coming in towards you, even though this person may not be wearing any armor whatsoever. You know, with this Lightseer's tarot deck, there's no armor on this person. they've got an arrow, they've got bow and arrow, so this person's going to be very straight, very direct, potentially even blunt even with their communication. But they are going to be coming rushing in. So it's whether you're going to be taking your armour off to allow this conversation to take place. Past life relationship, you've known each other before. This person knows and feels that there is a past life connection with you both, especially with the two High Priestess cards that we have seen so far. This person knows that you and them are meant to have more in this lifetime together. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. This person can't hold back the passion that they have for you, and they do want more with you and the connection, but they know that they didn't show you or make it obvious to you that they wanted more. They may have just kind of rushed off suddenly elsewhere into another situation in the past, and you may have just gone, well, where did you go? What happened? I feel like you're going to have a lot of questions for this person. You may be fearful that if they come back into your life, that it's just going to be, you know, another pattern, another negative pattern between the two of you. But I feel like that won't necessarily be the case, but everyone's situation is different, as this is a general reading, guys. Getting to know each other, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Yeah. Throughout this whole process, you've had to take the time to get to know yourself better, and you may have been in isolation for a very long time. I'm getting just like hiding away, being a bit of a recluse, not really going out, not really doing much, taking time to heal, you know, your heart from whatever happened. And it's been really tough. And I feel like you are kind of on the other side of it all. And when they come back into your life, you may just say to them, look, I had to go through a lot. You know, I understand that you've had difficulties, but so have I. And it's just having that open communication. But they want to be in your life, and they want you and them to move the connection forward. Obviously, it's down to you with what you're doing in relation to this. But they want you and them to go out, to meet up, to have drinks together. I'm getting party together, have fun together, go cinema together, or something like that. I don't know why that's coming through, but, you know, maybe you both bond over films or music or something. Look at this, new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. There could be, because it kind of landed here on the Tower card, this person, when they come back into your life, it's going to be very much of a shock, because it's going to feel like brand new love to you. But also what I'm getting is that even though you feel the depth of this connection, you may have been very hurt from whatever happened in the past, and you may just kind of be on the verge as of right now of going, do you know what, I kind of forgive and, you know, whatever happened, but I can't forget, and maybe it's just all been too difficult. So you could be trying to embrace new love, but it's not going to feel the same. You know, it's not this past life relationship, it's not this past life connection with this other person. It's not going to just fill your cup in the same way that it may have done in the past. And, you know, it's not necessarily to try to kind of cover up whatever happened in the past, but this person is hoping that you don't necessarily move on to new love, that there is a block there, because potentially this person wants to be back in your life. And yeah, it's all going to happen very soon here. We'll clearly decide what you want. It comes to you now. What else here for Pisces? Thank you. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Well, we did see that kind of Wheel of Fortune earlier. Okay. There's a sense of destiny that everything will eventually turn around, most likely in your favour with this connection. Yeah, this is definitely a soulmate. I mean, you could be getting someone else that's coming in, and that could be a soulmate as well. You know, a strong soulmate connection. But it most likely, it could be a potential past life relationship with this new love. But I feel like it's more likely just a soulmate. But obviously you guys will know a lot better about your situation than what I will. What else here for Pisces? The cards are a little bit stubborn. children, your love life is being affected by children. Now it kind of came out reverse. So if there was difficulties in the past in your connection because your love interest may have had children, or may have children, or you have children, or there could have been a reason why as to why you weren't able to come together because of that. But I feel like that's not necessarily gonna be a factor anymore. Like, it's not gonna be as much of an issue. I feel like if your person was kind of with someone else and they're co-parenting, maybe they've managed to iron out the kinks to do with that, so you and this person can get together and you can kind of work on the connection or what have you. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So this person, absolutely, what you don't see out of the blue, is going to come forward towards you and say that they want more with you, because they really do genuinely miss you. They do. And I feel like they may have not necessarily recognised what love was in the past, and then you kind of came into their life and they just kind of, I'm getting that song Wrecking Ball, came in like a wrecking ball. So maybe it just completely just turned this person's world upside down and they didn't know what to do with it, even though it was staring them in the face. But this person may have had difficulties in the past, potentially, with their behaviours. They may have been relatively selfish. They could have been a bit overindulgent when it comes to connections. I'm getting the sense of recklessness. So if this person may have been someone who really liked to go out, liked to party, liked to flirt with people, you know, then I feel like that's something that this person may have indulged with. I'm getting also alcohol here, guys. A lot of alcohol with the 9 of Cups being in reversed. I feel like someone was trying to numb their feelings as a facade, and they've been trying to come forward towards you, but they don't want to be rejected by you or left out in the cold or feel like you slipped away from them. So maybe they're trying to address some sort of alcohol issues to numb their feelings, so they didn't have a clear head in the past, maybe. I'm also getting that potentially if this person may have had surgery, maybe they did something whilst they were out and they had some sort of accident, so they've had to have surgery and they couldn't come forward towards you in the past because of that. May have lost a lot financially if they had to pay out something for surgery. That could have been very shocking. Or they may have had, wow, I'm getting car crash. Something to do with a motorbike, maybe. If that's not something, then I feel like potentially your person may have just gone through a lot with a major tower moment in their life, maybe even a passing of a loved one. So I'm very sorry to hear that, if that is something that potentially resonates. You know, the 3 of Swords is to do with grief, and, you know, the Tower can come into play. So potentially if your love interest or yourself may have lost someone, you know, I'm very sorry about that, and I'm sending love and light to you. But there's all sorts of reasons as to why someone may not have been able to come forward towards you in the past. Maybe they lost a job. Maybe they became broke. Maybe they lost all their money. Maybe they just didn't have the support and they're having to rebuild themselves all over again. There's lots of reasons, guys. So obviously please take what you feel resonates and leave the rest here. So what I'm going to do is use the Soulmates and Separation to close off this reading. So this could be either what your person would like to say to you or what you would like to say to them, as you're most likely in silence from one another, little contact, no contact, or if you are talking, it may just be a little bit here, there and everywhere, that type of thing. But yeah, this can be for either what they want to say to you or what you would like to say to them, as we do have cross watchers here, guys, so you are obviously welcome. So let's get into this. What can we get here for Pisces? Hurting you hurt me even more. Wow. So yeah, if this person did reject you in some sort of way, or not take your cup, or not think twice, or they were very careless in relation to your friendship, because they could have been selfish in the past or self-centered, I feel like this person is upset with that, upset with themselves or disappointed with themselves. I'm getting, I regret my past mistakes and wish I can have another chance with you. Well, they genuinely want to come forward towards you and they want to make it right with you, but it'll be down to you. Wow. I wish I could have loved you the way you deserve to be loved. I'm afraid that it's too late to turn around and to make it right. 2 more, please, for Pisces. Thank you. You deserve much more than what I could give at the time. And 1 more for Pisces, please. Thank you. I'm scared you will not accept me now. Yeah, this person may have gone through a lot that you do not necessarily know about behind closed doors. But I feel whatever difficulties there has been in the past, I feel like the worst will be over. But this person realizes that they may have not given off the impression that they felt the deeper connection with you, but they did feel it. And now they feel really kind of upset with themselves that they didn't just show themselves truly to you, that they didn't show themselves properly. Because they most likely were living a lie here. I'm getting denying themselves of what they truly wanted. Yeah. This person may have been in denial or a little bit delusional about your connection in the past. Not in a rude way or anything like that, but I just feel like they kind of maybe weren't as switched on as potentially what you may have been. I mean, you guys are very intuitive here, guys. You know, you're very much like tapped in. I'm lost in this world without you, it gets lonely. Yeah, this person really does miss you. I kick myself for sabotaging this relationship. My life won't be the same. And I'm feeling emotionally void without you. Well, all of their cups are being spilt over here, guys. They're all kind of empty when it comes to their life. You know, and whatever cups that they do have, they're not really over the moon with what they've got right now. So they could have some sort of difficulty with accepting their life as it is right now. But I feel once this person does that, they will be able to move themselves forward, but they have to take accountability for their actions, for whatever happened in the past. And if they want to do right by you, then it's down to them to kind of make the move, as it were, towards you. And I feel like this person's realizing that. But they most likely kind of lost their way in the past and were potentially confused about who you were in their life, but also what they were doing with themselves and potentially what they're meant to do with the rest of their lives. This person is going to reach out, but look at that. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So I feel like they will express the love that they have for you once they've released someone else or something else that they're needing to. Look at that with free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Yeah, so if this person didn't have a grip in the past of their life, like everything was a little bit here, there and everywhere and out of control, I feel like this person is slowly but surely getting themselves together to do what they need to do to move themselves forward with forgiving and learning. Yeah, so if they lied to you here with that deception card, or they weren't fully honest or open with you, they want forgiveness from that and they're hoping you can come together. But potentially you may have just decided, you know what, if this person is an ex and you're not interested in having more with them, you may have just decided, you know what, enough's enough. I can't kind of get over whatever happened in the past. It's been too much. It's been too difficult. And so you may have just decided, look, I'm going to embrace in having new love here. Yeah. But obviously everyone's story is different, guys. So obviously only please take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. But I hope that you have enjoyed the reading, and I hope that there was a message in there that resonated for you, if some messages or if not the whole reading. I would love to get your feedback, so thank you so much for being here, guys. I hope that you are enjoying March and the rest of your birthday season as well. So happy birthday, Pisces. I should have said that sooner, but I completely just went over my head there, so I'm sorry about that. But I hope that you have a wonderful week, and we'll speak to you very soon, so please take care. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Bye now.